Hi everyone. So I want to talk about ROC events and how to move forward and what we need to do to be successful during the event. So first, let's go to a state with ROC so I can show you guys how to, what is an alliance center. So this is an alliance center. First, I need to switch this to English. Sorry. So this is an alliance center, and these are our buildings. We have 4 types of buildings, and there are these here. These are our buildings, this 4 kind. So we have 4 types of buildings. Sorry. So we have 4 types of buildings. Sorry. And we need to place them correctly to be able to control our defense. So tomorrow, when we build our buildings, I'm gonna be marking the map like this. Oh, I can't do it from this account. Okay, I'll show you later. So I'm gonna be marking the map, and this will be our alliance center. This side will be only for assault fortress. This side will be guardian fortress. You'll see those on the map, so you don't have to worry about it. But the thing I want to talk about is that defense tiling first. So these are occupied, and that means we can't teleport on top of these because you see this is occupied. You see this is occupied. So you can't teleport on top of this because you need 4 tiles to, place your castle like this. This guy is sitting on 4 tiles. So you need 4 tiles, but we can't leave 4 tiles empty here. I mean, we need to occupy one of them, or else someone, like here, someone will, teleport here and then attack our buildings. You see that marching from this castle to this building is much shorter than here. If we close every hole till here, till the last alliance center, like this much, I mean, attacking that building from here is gonna take much longer time. So our goal is to make the enemy march as much as possible. I mean, if their march takes like 5-6 minutes, then we will have a chance to reinforce this building, or get their tiles back so they can't attack. We can defend in many ways, but I'll explain those later. So we need to make them march a lot. I mean, we can't leave holes here for them to teleport in. And I want to talk about... Okay, they're in S3 and they don't know how to use Gears Base. Okay, so I want to talk about tile colors. We will have 5 types of tiles, 5 colors, 5 different colors. First one is green. Green tiles. This will be green around, just like this one. So green tiles are your own tiles. They belong to you. And blue tiles belong to your alliance. They belong to your alliance and your alliance members. You can tile around blue or green tiles. White tiles are from people from your own state. They are harmless. They just, those tiles will look white to you if they're from your own state. But purple tiles are designed for attacks. So a different state tile will look purple to you. If you have a purple tile in your state, that the state that owns that tile will be able to attack you. You can see that we look at state 530 map, but this purple tile belongs to 529. So that means this state placed these tiles to be able to attack you. We'll do the same. We will place tiles in foreign states. So we'll be able to attack them with those tiles. So if I wanna be, let's say I'm the owner of this purple tile, and I wanna occupy this one. Let's say there's a building here, so I need to occupy this one. To be able to occupy this tile, first I need to occupy this one, and then this one, and then come here. I mean, we need to carry our tiles. We need to make a path to be able to reach to our destination. It goes same for Alliance Center. If I want to attack this Alliance Center, first I need to have a tile right next to it. I mean, if I have a purple tile here, that means I'm gonna have to carry that tile here, make a path from here to this Alliance Center to be able to attack this one. Of course, first I'm gonna see buildings in my way, so I need to attack them and I need to break them down first to be able to come here. So that's why we need to be with other alliances so we can make our enemy march. So let's say this is our Alliance Center. There's another alliance here. There's another alliance here. There's another here. There's another here. So if we can put like 5 alliance centers side by side, of course goes same for here and here too. So if we can place 5 alliance centers to each side, it will mean that enemy will have to march 200 kilometers to our alliance center, and they will have to make a path for 200 kilometers, which is tough because it takes so many stamina. Stamina is this, the thing you see here. Stamina is this, and each tile you occupy will need 10 stamina. That means you can only take 40 tiles with one castle. I mean, as long as you don't buy a pack, or it doesn't fill up again. But wartime is only 2 hours, so it's unlikely that in 2 hours that you will get stamina to hit another tile. So we said that the enemy has 2 hours to reach our alliance center. So our goal is to delay them and then make them spend their time, make them spend that 2 hours so that they won't be able to attack our alliance center. So this is the war bit, but I'm not going to talk about it much. We should be talking about how to take tiles. We should be talking about buildings. So let's talk about buildings. And they're what is that for? Whatever. So this is frontline workshop. This building is useful for how fast you produced. I mean, when you occupy these tiles, like these, they will give you RC materials. But you can't use them like this. You need to process them first. So we occupied all of these. So it gave me this much resource, right? 600 plus in an hour. So it gave me that resource. I come here and I say this, okay? I say harvest. So when I say harvest, it gives me the resource. It gave me the resource, but I need to process that. I'm gonna process that in this building, in these buildings. I'm gonna process that in these buildings. So when I occupy a tile, the resources I'm gonna get are these: this, 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 and this. These are our raw materials. They're not processed yet. So first I need to process these. When season opens up, the first thing we need to do, I'm sorry, you don't have to do it, of course, but it's best if you do it. So you click here and you'll see there will be a pack here. This castle doesn't have that pack because it's already purchased. But there will be a pack here with 500 construction materials. Construction materials is this. The pack will contain 500,000 construction materials. And that pack costs $10, only $10. So when you purchase that, you will be able to upgrade these buildings. I said that these buildings are about process speed. So once you upgrade these buildings, you will process the material faster. That will make you ahead of like 2 weeks from other players. I mean, you will be ahead of others like 2-3 weeks. So you will purchase that and then upgrade these buildings. You will upgrade each to level 7 or 8. Not anymore. I mean, making 1 to 15 and leaving others at level 1 isn't useful. Make each level 7 or 8. So you get these two, all of them. You get all 4 to level 7 or 8. Once you do that, you will be able to process your materials much faster than the others. So you can produce them faster. The next thing, what are we gonna do? Next? We need to level up our tiles. So, what do I mean when I say level up? You can see that there's the level 3 territory here, but also there's level 7. So, when I check the resource I'm getting from each, I'm getting 400 here, and I'm getting 700 here. There's clearly a difference between the two. So I need to be able to occupy this one. But to do that, I need to first check this. So I'm clicking the territory and I say view. There's something called here Rebel Zeal. Rebel Zeal means loyalty. How much loyalty you need to get this territory. So apparently I need 1,400. So I'm coming here. Each upgrade you make to those buildings, each upgrade you make to coalition base camps will give you 100 points. 100 points. Let's check. Okay, sorry. Let's check. Here, coalition base camp. I say view, more information. See, troop loyalty. First level, 100, 200, 300. At each level, it gives you another 100 loyalty. So once you get this to level 20, you will get 2,000 loyalty. So What was I saying? Okay. Yes, okay. So to get these higher leveled territories, you need to be able to have more loyalties. To have more loyalties, you need to upgrade your coalition base camps. So you upgraded your coalition base camps. Now you have the loyalty. Now you can occupy these high level territories. What does Assault Fortress or Guardian Fortress do? Let's go to here again. So, Assault Fortress gives you an attack buff, but it only works on tiles. Tiles will be strong. I mean, really strong. So when you try to occupy a tile, you'll have troops that will get injured, and you will heal them here, not in the regular hospital. We use RC wounded troops will come here, and they're actually not wounded, but they're poisoned, so they need to come here to get treatment. So once they come here, you need to treat them, and it takes a lot of time. It doesn't take much resource, but it takes a lot of time. So what can I do to have less wounded, less poisoned troops? I need to upgrade these two. This one is about attack. This one gives attack buff, and this one gives defense buff. So when I upgrade these two, I will have less poisoned troops. This is what these two buildings are doing. So once I start the season, I explained that getting this 500,000 construction material will give you a heads up, like you will be ahead 2 weeks from other players. So if you do that, it's good. If you don't want to do that, if you choose not to do that, first thing you want to do is that focusing on these two types, this and this one, because this lumber and iron will give you construction materials, and they will be useful to upgrade frontline workshops. So you need to get some speed. To your workshops first, and then start focusing on upgrading these. Once you level them up enough to have speed production, you will have to focus on these. So let's say you did that. You get these two enough. You get these two enough level to have a speed production. Doesn't matter if you did it by buying a pack or by yourself. It doesn't matter, but you have enough speed. You have enough production speed now. So you need to focus on your coalition base camps. So focus on your coalition base camps. And how are you gonna do that? So this quarries, farms, and distilleries. These three will give you these materials. This one, and this one. And these can be produced into this. These can be produced into this material. And this material will be useful to upgrade these buildings. Coalition base camps. Coalition base camps needs to be leveled up constantly to be able to capture higher level tiles. So you started working on your tile level. So as you worked on it, you will be able to capture level 12s in time. Level 12 tiles in time. So, that's kind of ridiculous. Okay. Oh, weird. So you will be able to capture level 12 tiles in time, which is near the throne. Near the throne. This is the most valuable area, and you need to be here as soon as possible, because most alliances will enter here and you won't be able to find any tiles to capture for yourself. So make sure that you're gonna be one of the first people that you will enter this area. It's really important. So once you enter 12s, things will get much easier. But, so I said that purchase or work your way up with your workshops. Once you do that, once you get these two, level 8, level 7, 8, or whatever, 5 would do too if you didn't purchase the pack. So once you level these up enough, so you got these two, you started working on these. But when you do that, you will get spec points. So what does specialization point does? These points are to be used in these trees. We have 3 different spec trees. So first one is green, which is more about the honor. You have blue one and you have red one. Okay? So we started leveling up. The first thing we're supposed to do is that entering blue tree, we need to use our spec points in our blue tree. So our first goal here is to get 17 points. 17. Okay? Our first goal is to get 17 points here. So on blue tree that there are buildings down. We don't need them right now. We don't need this bit too. We don't need this bit until later season. But we need here. We need here. Blue left side. Blue left side. If you want, you can choose processing more materials or processing materials faster. Usually I go with speed and then more material. That's what I do usually. You can choose either way, but speed would be better. So this one will give you 1 extra processing queue. What does that mean? When you enter this building, I don't have it, so I can't show you right now, but when you enter this building, you will have only 1 queue, and that means that you can process only one of these. Only one of them. But if you have 2 processing queue after unlocking this one, which this one will be unlocked after 10 points. If you'll have 1 more processing queue, then that will give you a chance to, process another material. So your process speed will be twice as much. We can say that. So why do I say 17 points? I say 17 because 3rd queue opens up at level 17. When I use 17 points to here, I can get 3 queues, 3 processing queues, which will allow me to process 3 materials at once. And that will mean minus, that will mean 3 more times, to speed to be able to process our RC materials. So we did that, we get 17 specialized spec points. Okay, we get 17 spec points. After that, we need to abandon our territories. Abandon these farms, quarries, distilleries. We need to abandon these and then focus on these. Focus on lumber, focus on iron, these two. We need to focus on these two because these two will give us this material. After getting 17 points, we need to save up 24 million construction materials. We need to save 24 million construction materials. Why 24 million? Because workshops can be only level 20 at most. And to get them to level 20 from 0, it takes 24 million construction materials. So 24 construction materials. I said that get 17 points and then try to save up 24 million construction materials. We need to try and save 24 million construction materials. After saving that, what are we gonna do? What is our next move? What is our next move? Our next move is that entering this tree, spec tree, and then come here, and say reset. Well, here you are able to reset your points. I mean, first you use them here to get processing queue, but now you need another skill. So you reset your points. From here. This season it will give you 3 resets, but next seasons will be only 1 reset per season. So it's important to do this in season 1 to get as many points as possible for this tree. So we need to use a spec reset here, and then now we have our 17 points back and ready to use somewhere else. Enter the green tree here. This tree is the one we need to, use our points in. So go directly from middle. Don't spend points here. Just go directly from here. And then get the skill. After getting that skill, keep going, get the skill, and start going to here. So I'm gonna show you why I marked those skills. So this one gives you 3% more honor when you upgrade a building. When I say upgrading a building, getting an honor, what? Right? So to level up here, you need more honor points. Where do you get that honor points? By upgrading these buildings. Let me see if I can find any here. Oh, weird. OIC4? Seriously? Huh, here. So, I'm checking here. Sorry, not here. So I'm checking here that each upgrade, you can see that it gives me some honor points, right? So after level 10, it keeps getting higher and higher. I mean, it reaches to a lot of points that will worth doing something. So I need honor. I need honor that comes from these buildings to be able to level up. So once I get here, I'm gonna use this. So it will give me 3% more with each upgrade. Another 3% here. Another 3% here, which adds up to 9% in total. So I came here. So once I came here, what does this skill does? This skill doubles your how to say that? Doubles your honor points when you upgrade a building. So I came here, I used my points. So I activated this skill and then started upgrading my buildings. Once I started upgrading my buildings, it will start leveling up here and give me more points. So once it starts to give me more points, I will continue from here. And it will give me another 3%. And then it will give me an opportunity to unlock the skill. This skill you can use once a day to get massive honor points. After that, I will keep using my points here. It will add up 3% with each point. Okay? So 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. It goes like this, and it adds up to massive numbers actually. So it's important that you keep doing that as you level up. So with each upgrade, keep checking here to see if you leveled up or not. If you leveled up, use your points and then keep upgrading your buildings. So I said that you need 24 million materials to get them all to level 20, right? You need 24 million materials to get them all to 20. So you need to activate this skill first before upgrading your buildings, because the thing I showed you here, the thing that gives you double points, this needs to be activated from active skills. So you activate that skill, you start upgrading your buildings, and then you keep using your points as you upgrade. And while doing that, you need to, keep using your points. I said that. You need to speed up your buildings, because this skill only lasts for 2 hours. And getting that to level 20 will need at least 1,500 hours of speed ups. Since you can't have that many speed ups, I'm suggesting to start doing this when you have 150,000 gems. At least consider that you will need 150,000 gems to be able to upgrade all of these in 2 hours, because you're gonna need that. It takes a lot of gem speeding. So you did that in that 2 hours. You upgraded all of these 4 to level 20. And now you have crazy speed of, process speed. So now you have over 30 points here. You will have over 30 points here once you do that. So after doing that, you will come back here and reset your points again, because you upgraded these 4 buildings to the maximum. You won't need this 3 for a while now. So now you did that back. You resetted your points. Now you have more points to use in blue tree. So now that you have speed process, you don't need to have three process queue. You can have only 2, and that means you're gonna use only 10 points to this side, and then use the rest on right side. Why right side? Let's see. So right side has some skills, these ones, and these give you extra loyalty points. What was loyalty points? Loyalty points are these. This. You need this much loyalty points to be able to capture a level 15 tile. So to get higher level tiles, you need to use your points. Here on this side. With each upgrade, it gives you 15 points. But when you reach to maximum here, it gives you 75. So let's check. Let's assume that we maxed the first one, so we're getting 75 points from each upgrade. So I upgraded to this. So I usually get 100 points from each upgrade, but after getting that first skill, it will give me 175 loyalty points, and it's almost doubling up, and it means like upgrading these less and less to be able to capture higher level tiles. And we will need to capture higher level tiles to get this spec points even higher. On first season, we can get 40 points here. And by using this trick, I mean resetting your points and then going back to resetting your points, getting a skill from green tree, and then going back to blue. This is enough for you to be able to reach level 40. And if you purchase this pack, it will also help you. To get here faster. So you'll be able to capture a level 16 tile. Can I find one? Yes, here. So it will help you to capture a level 16 tile faster than rest of the state. So here, the spectre is like this for the first season. For the first season, you need to know about blue tree, about the right side and left side. Don't use the upper or down for now. Or you need to know about green tree, down, left side. Here you need to know about this side, so that you can get more spec points to use. I talked about how to level up your tiles. I'm thinking if I missed anything, sorry. So it's basically like this, RC. Oh yes, here. Influence value. Influence means this. So once you click on a tile, it will tell you how much influence value that tiles gives. So a level 14 tiles give you 24,000 influence value. So it will add up to millions. And gives you some. And gives you some. This. So this castle have 2,400 influence value, and it will give this ranking. So let's check the rankings. This. So we have multiple guys at 5 million influence value. So what does this mean? It means that you have higher level tiles occupied, and that means that you can process more and more from others. So it's important that you should be able to be in that list. I mean, trying to be in that list will show you that how good your